The ever-evolving case surrounding Jen Shah is a reality show in itself. On March 30th, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star was taken into custody by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York, which announced the celeb and her first assistant, Stuart Smith, were each charged with allegedly running a nationwide telemarketing fraud scheme. Both were charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud in connection with telemarketing and conspiracy to commit money laundering. In a press release, Manhattan U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss addressed Shah's alleged crimes in a statement, claiming the Bravo housewife and her assistant allegedly generated and sold lead lists of innocent individuals for other members of their scheme to repeatedly scam from 2012 until March 2021. In a press release, HSI Special Agent in Charge Peter C. Fitzhugh described how the reality star and her assistant flaunted their lavish lifestyle to the public as a symbol of their success. However, Fitzhugh claims, in reality, they allegedly built their opulent lifestyle at the expense of vulnerable, often elderly, working-class people. Needless to say, fans of the Bravo celebrity were shocked at the news, but so were the housewives, especially when the cops came knocking. According to a source both familiar with Jen and Stuart's business dealings, authorities went to co-star Heather Gay's beauty lab looking for Jen before they showed up on set of the Bravo reality series. As the insider put it, they tried everywhere they thought she might be, proving the situation was super meta. Another source tells E! News that as the events were unfolding in real time, cameras were rolling, saying a crew with the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City was outside the courtroom capturing it all for the show. The bulk of the crew is with the rest of the cast in Colorado. A third source connected to the cast explained they learned about Jen's legal scandal just like everyone else. The insider said the other housewives are just finding out about this. No one saw these arrests coming. The day after her arrest, Jen was set to make a remote appearance for her indictment, but things didn't exactly go to plan. Per NBC, there were 45 minutes of technical difficulties that included an unmuted participant talking about the Real Housewives to someone off the call. Amazing. Both Shah and her attorney Clayton Sims also had trouble unmuting, and the judge pushed the remote arraignment to April 2nd. Again, could this get any wilder? On April 2nd, things went off without a hitch, and both Jen and Stuart pleaded not guilty to the charges. Jen was also required to put up $1 million bond, as the judge stated. There is a risk of flight here. It's not insubstantial. I'm going to release her on the following conditions. I am going to require a bond of $1 million. I'm going to require $250,000 to secure that bond in cash or property. The judge also stated Jen would have 1 week to comply. Then, less than a week after her arrest, Shah broke her silence on her Instagram stories. Jen reposted several clips of herself that both fans and fan accounts had previously shared about her legal scandal. One of the posts that she re-uploaded said, "This is the real Jen Shah appreciation post. Hashtag free Jen Shah. Hashtag Shah Squad. Hashtag ride or die. Love you, sis." The star responded, "I love you. Thank you to my real ones. Hashtag Shah Squad. Thank you for believing in me," Jen wrote in another message. Always. 3 days later, Bravo star Andy Cohen returned to his SiriusXM radio show and addressed Jen's charges for the first time. When asked his thoughts on the arrest, his response was classic Cohen.
Oy vey. Waiting to see how it plays out. I have nothing to add to what we already know, other than I certainly hope and pray that none of it is true.
While it's true the circumstances surrounding it are pure, over-the-top reality drama, the case against Jen is a serious one. If convicted, she and Smith each face up to 50 years in prison.